Welcome back to Knives and Tequila. Hey, I get it. You've had a long day at work. When you get home, yeah, you're hungry. Well, I'm gonna show you the fastest way to make a mouth-watering, delicious, Texas-sized half-pound barbecue chicken sandwich that's to die for. Enjoy. Spoiler alert, it's a crock pot. So I'm gonna show you the easiest way to get set up before you go to work, so when you go home, you've got a delicious feast awaiting you. So before we start with the seasoning, we're gonna prep our crock pot here with some Organics chicken stock. We're just gonna layer the bottom of this crock pot, a couple tablespoons. Nice thin layer. All right, so we're gonna turn it on high to heat up this chicken stock. So while this is heating up, we're gonna prep our seasoning for our chicken. All right, we're gonna do a teaspoon of each. We're gonna do a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, teaspoon of onion powder, and last, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. So now we got that. We can shake before we bake. All right, I'll stir it. All right, now chicken. We got 2 pounds. We're gonna quickly trim the fat off these chickens, and we're ready to go in the crock pot. All right, so now that we've got our chicken stock heated up for 10 minutes, we're gonna put half the seasoning into the crock pot and stir it around and add our chicken. And now we'll sprinkle the rest of the seasoning on the top. And I'm just gonna give these chicks a little rub. Get it all in deep like. All right, and now you're ready to go to work. So you can cook it on high for 4 hours and come at lunch and enjoy your feast, or you cook it on low for 8 and come after work. And for those that aren't going to work, well, I salute you. And we're back, just like that. Fastest 4 hours ever. So now we're gonna take our delicious chicken out, let it cool for about 5 minutes before we shred this. While we're doing that, we're gonna work on our topping, which is going to be our coleslaw kit. Treasure. I guess you could leave it dressingless if you wanted a tasteless burger. Bigger bowl would have been great. We'll make it work. Now that we are done with our slaw, we're gonna throw our chicken back in the crock pot. Now we're just letting it rest so it could soak up all the juice, because we don't want no dry ass chicken. And now we're gonna shred. This is gonna be oh so finely shredded. All right, now that we're shredded, time for the good part, the barbecue sauce. Now you can add whatever kind of sauce you want. I prefer Stubbs spicy because it's delicious. And we're gonna use a cup and a half of this goodness. Now we're gonna mix this up. So now that we got our chicken sauced up, we're gonna let it sit for a minute, and we're gonna heat up some buns. So we're working with sweet Hawaiian buns. So we're gonna throw a few of these in the toaster oven. Come along. We're gonna get a quick spray of olive oil because we want these guys crispy. All right, now we're throwing it together. It's time. I wanna try and throw half a pound of meat on one of these, which may be a struggle, but we're gonna make it work. And now our coleslaw top. Yeah, I'm just using my hands. It's gonna be okay. And last but not least, the jalapeno. Just because the spicy barbecue sauce wasn't enough. And there it is. But for a final touch, of course I'm gonna add a little more barbecue sauce. Just a little drizzle, and there it is. After work, about a 5-minute prep, no problem. Some delicious tequila, and a delicious Texas-sized barbecue chicken sandwich. Yes, yes! If you like what we're cooking up in the kitchen, be sure to subscribe, and we'll give you more recipes that you could or could not make. But we encourage you to make them. Just make them.